That was my sunspot that just died, huh? Sad. Location is so atrocious for us. This is my second least favorite location in Marvel Snap. After Ego. No, I like Ego. This is the only location I dislike more than this one is New York. Why New York? In my opinion, New York is the least skill testing location in Marvel Snap. It is the location where my gameplay decisions impact the outcome of the game less than any other thing I could be playing. There is such a thing where there's too many decisions going on all at once, and when there's so many permutations, the choices might as well just functionally be random. We're actually in an okay spot here, if we could dodge an Goliath. The words of a man about to be a Goliath. His Dazzler's gonna go to 6, Daredevil's gonna go to 2. So we're going to 18 on the left. We're going to 24 on the right. Maybe I'm supposed to put a She-Hulk on the left. Just give up one of the Dazzler bonuses. We beat that on Tiebreaker, right? Because of the power of love? Love, chat! The power of love triumphs over Blob.
Victory.
Alright, Jen, I was gonna stand for a bit, but Christy just messaged me and said that she's acquiring lunch, so we should get some last minute pedals in before I stuff my gullet like a fat slob. Ugh. What's for lunch? There is a small family-owned business that has excellent breakfast food. Christy is acquiring me a tofu skillet from there. Camp Lehi is actually incredibly bad for us because it makes it more difficult for me to moon girl the things I want to moon girl. If you're ever in Central Illinois and you want some good food, it's called the Fort Jesse Cafe. It's actually not too far from the interstate if you're passing through. I will be able to copy She-Hulk, though, which is nice. The real question is, do I want to copy Wasp? I think I do, yeah? Moon Girl always copies your hand from left to right, and your hand size is 7. So we'll get a Wasp and a She-Hulk here, which sounds perfect. And then we'll full soak like a Utah teen. And then we'll have Hitmonkey, double She-Hulk, some Wasp and friends here. Was it better than 2 monkeys? We're never playing 2 monkeys. We're never playing 2 monkeys because we need 1 energy She-Hulks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to 12. I'm gaining 9 up to 21. I'm playing 5 other cards, so this is 13. I'm getting 5 other cards, so this is 13 here. This is 5, so this is 18. This is 2, I'm adding 20. I'm going up to 25 here. So I'm going to be 21, 11, and 25. They also spread out and played for all 3. We're good? Are we gonna win all 3? I think we're gonna win all 3, gamers. What a sick game. I don't think this deck is the best thing in the format by any means, but it's exactly the style of deck I just love playing. Moon Girl She-Hulk is one of my favorite things to do in Marvel Snap.
Victory.
Yeah, Wasp is low-key one of the better cards in this deck. The easiest way to tell Wasp is excellent, it's always the card people ask me if they can cut.
Oh, snap.
Actually, I'm just snapping because we're 10-2, but our hand is, like, pretty legitimately good. Does Hitmonkey count itself? It does not. These were not great pulls. We're really hoping for She-Hulk or Quinjet or something in here to copy with Moon Girl. This might be a game where we Moon Girl on 5 and just don't end up She-Hulking. Olympia can be hit or miss. The fact that we just like don't have any great cards on the left side to copy here is kind of mid. Hey, smart Alec! Thanks for being smart here for the last 10 months. Welcome back. Yeah, so if I do this, I'm copying these, which is obviously not useful. What if I do this, and then we like Moon Girl next turn, and then we have 2 Dazzlers? Like 2 Dazzlers, 2 Ant-Man, I think is our best shot to win here. Opponent not living up to their username. Accurate. Strange Brew playing stock best deck in format. I guess the next question here, though, is do I need to Moon Girl, or am I better off just soaking again? And then Wasp is daughter. No, Stature is Ant-Man's daughter. Wasp is, his significant other. Depends on the Ant-Man. Yeah, that's fair. Do I want double Dazzler, double Ant-Man, or do I want She-Hulk? I think soak into She-Hulk left probably gives us a better shot to win. I should have put the real Mysterio in the middle. That's the best I can do at this point. I just play mid and we die, though, I think. Dazzler's 8. She-Hulk gives Daredevil 2. So I'm adding 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm adding 15 here up to 22. So they only need 9 power here to beat us. Or 22, they only need 7 power here to beat us. They would have needed 11 if I would have put the real Mysterio there. Unfortunate. The Scar was free, so they have a big thing in the middle. Oh, we'd have won! We'd have won with the Mysterios flip, chat. We'd have won with the Mysterios flipped. Rip. That's fine. We got a bunch more shots here. This matchup seems okay for us. So close. Shang-Chi is the last card we haven't seen out of them. Do you keep Daredevil on this list after the power couple events end? No, probably not. You don't really benefit from the extra information. It's just purely there making She-Hulk 2 extra stats. You probably want to play a different cheap card with you want probably a different 2-drop in that slot. I'm gonna put Armor into Bishop over here, I think. I want Dazzler in a different path than Bishop, methinks. Yeah, Jeff's probably good in that slot. Let you get into some hard to reach places. You explicitly do not want it to be a card that puts cards in your hand. Because something that's important for this deck is to be able to Moon Girl your She-Hulks consistently. So any game where you draw She-Hulk and Moon Girl and you can't Moon Girl the She-Hulk, you fucked up. So you need your deck building to make it so anytime you have those 2 cards together on turn 4, you're copying She-Hulk. Bishop Middle will play around Magneto. We'll just fill the center on the last turn. Bishop into Kiln gives me the best chance to win Kiln. So we'll need to be conscious of Wave or Time Stone enabling a Magneto early on the Fist Tower, but I think Bishop into Kiln is correct every time here. Is there anything more peak Twitch chat than explaining a deck building principle and then having a bunch of people suggest more cards that fail to adhere to that deck building principle? Jeff, play Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Space Run on Fist Tower is interesting. They must have 2 other things they want to play into Kiln, huh? If they have Golem City for Kiln, we're probably in trouble. Call is a really solid upgrade to the opponent's deck. Really solid upgrade. It's our best draw here. Mysterio, I guess. Mysterio's like marginally better than Ant-Man. Probably another L though, realistically. That is certainly not our best draw. He's staying in here because we're all in. Whenever Jeff says Twitch chat, he never means me, I'm special. I will say this. Whenever I say Twitch chat with a note of disgust in my voice, do you know who I'm specifically never talking about? I'm never talking about all of the lurkers who I appreciate a ton. I know that 90% of people that watch Twitch streams are just hanging out, vibing in the background. And y'all are great. Thanks for enabling what I do here every day. Finally a shout out. Good to have you lurking, LBG. Call basically won them this game, chat. There were no other cards in previous Thanos that would have let them contest a kill in the way Call contested killed for them. It's a game that the new card put away for them. Let's see if they can win 3 more here. Sunspot! Sunspot! Oh, chat. We need a Sunspot to hopefully win the Great Run. Or Bishop. Bishop or Sunspot next turn are the 2 best draws. Yes, their last card that isn't in the deck tracker is Shang. We saw it in Blob when we inspected it earlier. New Storm Call meta. You say that, but there is Call was seeing some play inside of people testing lockdown variations. It's fine there. I'm not gonna say it's good, but it's fine. Oh, we need Sunspot, chat. Sunspot or Bishop. Please! Alright, so you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. So Sunspot lets us soak a bunch of energy into here, and they have to play a 3-drop here or get one of these pulled in. Oh, this card is so good. Yes, if we weren't all in, we probably would have retreated. This game is accurate. But we were all in, so we're hanging out. I think I'm playing She-Hulk this turn, because if I draw Moon Girl next turn, I don't It's close. Soaking more makes them have to commit a bigger thing to Great Web, which has value. I came back and this person's still trying to win. To be fair, chat, if you were playing a strange brew against me, you would want to give it your all and make sure you could try and win as well, right? Like you want to show off your brew as much as possible when you're playing against someone who's streaming. This is the proving ground. No, this is silver. It's proving grounds plus, yes, that. Honestly, there's a non-zero chance we end this game with just a squirrel being King of Atlantis, chat. It might just be like She-Hulk, Dazzler, Ant-Man middle on the last turn to soak a little bit more on the left. And just like make them commit more to beat the 6-power squirrel in Atlantis. So the biggest thing they can play here is Devil Dinosaur, who would be 13. So Devil Dinosaur being 13 here would be plus 10 up to 16. So I need to soak 4 in order to beat that. So if I do this, I'm beating their biggest thing left, while also adding 10, 15, 14, 15 at the center. I think they're gonna move Jeff and play big left. So like all things, it's a coin flip. Yes, that. Also that. It's the flip. Oh, feels bad, man. Wait, I added 15 here. Do we win the breaker? No, we're gonna be short. Yeah, they could be ghosting, but they could also just be a glacially slow player who enjoys sweating in the proving grounds, or sweating in silver. But you are right that the full rope plus sweating in silver 10 to 2 certainly implies a little bit spooky. It's always hard not to feel that way when you lose a flip. That's how it be. Roping plus losing a flip equals feels spooky, man. Okay, looking for a She-Hulk here. That's for sure. One more draw at her. Quinjet would also be a decent draw with the monkey and the Mysterio. She-Hulk is preferred. Wasp is pretty okay, honestly. Reality? Put Phil here. I might rather do this, actually. And then next turn, we statistically draw Vibranium. And I go Mysterio, Wasp, Hitmonkey, Vibranium. I don't think I want the 0 power Mysterio taking up space on the board. No, I didn't draw the thing I wanted for Christmas, Chip. When they've put a bunch of Vibranium into their deck, and they still roll Magneto out of the lockjaw. Feels Marvel Snap, man. This is actually a pretty good hand. The Storm with the Sunspot's pretty good too. This is the game. So we've been getting chipped away. But this is it. I can feel it.
Wind, aid my hand.
Dodge a Reality Stone, we can dodge a ball. On today's menu for lunch, we have a skillet with onion, tomato, black beans, a little bit of chipotle seasoned tofu, And then some sourdough toast with a side of homemade blackberry jam. Shin beans were dead. Magneto could also get us too. Rough. Awful variance. I mean, they won 2 out of these 5 games that they clawed back 10-2 because of Cull Obsidian, right?
Victory.
Not ghosting. Not ghosting, chat. Told you, just slow. It always feels like you're ghosting when you lose a coin flip, but if they're ghosting, they win that. They switch Jeff and Vision and we die. All right, it's time for some ads. Love prevails here. We'll take some ad breaks. We'll play some more of this when we get back. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. YouTube gamers, consider tapping that like button. Are you supposed to get snow? I don't believe so. Fingers crossed that stays the case. Now you're making me check though, because I'm supposed to be driving like an hour and change west this weekend with the kids for a scout thing. Look that up so we're prepared. The forecast looks good for Illinois. That's good. We're supposed to get... The place we're going is, like, loosely close to the Iowa border, but it's still in Illinois. So we'll see how far west the weather comes. How about east? How far east? Directions, what are they? Oh gosh. Feeling a little cluttered, chat. Scary. They must not have the Modoc or they would have stepped back, right? Gamers are so weird. People just hate Reeds of the Snakes. Maybe they don't have any enablers, or they have Swarm. Weird. Okay, so they only had Swarm then. So they have 4 swarms plus a random card off the top. Do I want to try and contest here? Probably not. It's probably just this, right? Close. We're good, right? This is 28 plus plus monkey.
Victory. Oh, snap.
Yeah, both of our decks got to do the thing they were looking to do that game, and our numbers were just better. Man, I hope the leak change for Meek ends up happening. That would be really sweet. For people who missed it, they had the wrong localization file get uploaded with the Power Couples event that went live the other day. And the result of it was had some potential text box changes maybe they're thinking about for the future. And Meek was whenever you discard a card, it gets +1, and then you have the option to move it somewhere else on the following turn. So it wouldn't move randomly. You would get to pick and choose.
I am reborn.
So, definitely passing. Or Daredevil doesn't get to live out the dream of being a 4-power card. Good Wasp for hand size. Is that beneficial though? Like what card am I realistically drawing that I'm? Okay, so if we assume they just play what's it called somewhere, I simply need to be beating them in every path, right? Simply. This does that. Dazzler is 4, which puts us to 8. This puts us to 9. And then in the center, I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That puts us to 9, and then She-Hulk lets us clunk over the top. If I put the real Mysterio in Lake Hellas, I'm not winning the left, because I would only be 10, and then I'd be -2 here. So this beats them playing Apocalypse anywhere.
Victory.
Just need to put myself up at least 1 in every single path, and then we lose where they play Apocalypse, we win the other 2.
Oh, snap.
This deck is nuts when you get the nuts. I mean, we didn't even have the nuts in that last game, chat. The nuts involve Sunspot and Quinjet. Like, the draw for the last game was literally just us having Moon Girl and She-Hulk together. Which was powerful. I'm not saying it wasn't good, but it's just far from the best draw the deck is capable of generating, right? This deck had a lot of gold in it, incidentally, huh? Stay for 4. Switch bucket out again? It's happened a couple of times recently.
I am Apocalypse.
What a fucking lucker. Yeah, I can't leave though. Smoke, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Literally hit our 2 highest power things on the board in 6 targets. Oof. Their Apocalypse is 12, which puts them to 17 here. I'll be at 8. I'm only getting to 16 in the middle. Sad. What? They just outthink themselves? Get wrecked, gamer. We'll take that. They could have just slammed the 6 drop. I guess they were scared of She-Hulk, but I didn't soak on 5. They just weren't paying attention.
Victory.
Sometimes lucky, rubber ducky. As someone who's not into comic books and like superhero cartoons, can someone like TLDR me on what X-Men 97 is? Because a few people have been talking about it. I know a trailer or something went up for it, but what is it? Why are people excited about it? Is it like a rehash of the old cartoon? Are they like remastering it, or what's going on with that? It's a continuation of the old 90s cartoon. Oh, they're continuing the story. Okay. So it's not, they're not rebooting it, they're picking up where it left off. Okay. It's going to serve as a point to help acclimate X-Men into the MCU. How does it tie into the MCU at all? Is it going to be considered like MCU canon despite being a cartoon, or like just by like refamiliarizing people with the characters? This was in the after credit scene for the Marvels movie. That's interesting. I can contest here with She-Hulk. Girl? I think it's this, so that way if I draw Mysterio, I can Mysterio. Plus Hitmonkey, plus Wasp next turn. Do I want to do this like this, maybe? Because it's only going up to 10. And this will be... This will be 4, and this will be at least 6. I think I'm staying. I'm just not sure what I'm doing this turn. It's probably Jane based on the snap. You definitely get shanked out of the game. An evergreen statement. Hammer plus Odin. Yeah, maybe. It's very possible that I should have just punted the ice box and played for the other two. At least it wasn't Shang. Just a different tech card. Fucking location. Do I want to miss a draw next turn, i.e. do I want 2 wasps? Yeah, I think I'll take 2 wasps.
Face the might of Asgard, Mjolnir!
I punt the middle because of Dazzler. I have to get Odin on the Juggernaut. It's hilarious. I think we win though, right? Because we're gonna win the right and then we'll win the center. It's adorable though.
Mjolnir, to me! Victory!
Juggernaut's, like, generally speaking, kind of bad against us. Our deck's pretty good at filling up all the spots. I.e., we're a Dazzler deck. Windjet or Sunspot, please. Wandu, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Would still like to draw a Quinjet or a Sunspot, please. Zabu, daring. All right, can we not get completely and entirely hosed by the X-Mansion? Yeah, their deck's a neat combination of cards. Yes, Shang is very likely. Jade's actually really good for us, right? Because it draws the Wasp, and I don't mind having a copy of that here. If they give us, if they magic double Sunspots, also kind of stellar.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Oh, and Daredevil lets me know if they're playing magic so I can play the Sunspots, which is actually sick. If I full soak without playing a Sunspot, this is 1, this is 0, this is 3. If I play a Sunspot to grab up some of the energy, this is 2, this is 1, this is 3. So I should play a Sunspot here. Get the 4 points of power. I've talked about this in the past, but I think Daredevil is a generically better card than it frequently gets credit for. And Grief, thank you for the almost 4 years. And Seapel, thanks for hanging out. Monkey is better than Bishop, that is correct. If they Odin, Hammer, they can't Odin both Hammers, so just by playing for all 3 here, I think we're good to go, yeah? Fortunately, we have priority, so Shadow King can hose us in a lane. Yeah, but they can't Shadow King everywhere, right? We might lose to Shadow King plus Shang-Chi as a possibility. Should be good to go. By a little bit.
Victory.
Ye of little memory, they can't shake us everywhere. Well, you know. Details.
Snap.
Enough to put their last cube in here for sure. Snap back, eat my intern, apologies. Honestly, Daredevil letting us know whether or not their magicking on 5 is super valuable. I'm gonna get him down as opposed to the armor in the middle. What's their last card? Shang? My money would be on Shang, yeah.
Face the might
Oh, it's
of
Iceman.
Mjolnir.
Okay. It's good to know we don't have to worry about that one. Well, we know where they're shadow kicking, but I just don't have anything better to do than pass, so I might as well make them have the shadow kick. Oh, I have priority. I was saying, I think I'm supposed to hit monkey middle, but I have priority, so that's not even an option. Does this beat Beta Ray Bill getting doubled twice? It would go to 24, 28. I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this stays at 8, 18, 31. I think this is our best shot to win. I just assume I'm getting Shadow King to the middle. Which maybe was a bad assumption. I didn't have it. This beats like Wong double hammer or Odin double hammer, though. Looks like Odin double hammer, so we win.
To me. Are ye worthy? Mjolnir. To me.
I think this is the right line because it like ducks a Shadow King, but also beats them playing for double hammers. Alright, I think we're gonna let this deck see as far as it can get into a gold conquest before we do the next match, so we need to run some adverts. We'll see you in 120 seconds, gamers. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. YouTube gamers, 305 of you watching, 142 like button pressers. Can we get up to 200 before the stream is done? Run Shadow King in a Jade deck. Someone who understands that putting powerful tech cards in your deck will let you win more games of Marvel Snap. Opponent's deck seemed very reasonable. In fact, if you think about the last opponent's deck in terms of curve purposes, their turn 6 is probably frequently 2 hammers on a Wong plus Shadow King one of the opponent's paths. Yeah, you Shadow King before you hammer. Is the trick. Seems like a very reasonable inclusion of their deck. Or Wong plus Grandmaster. Yeah, get a third hammer trigger too to really blow your opponent up. They had a lot of ways to double up their hammers. They had Wogs, Grandmaster, Odin. Oh, it takes so long, chat. Why does it take so long? This bad before the patch? It was not. So before the patch, it took me somewhere between 5 and 7 seconds to claim something off the track. After the patch, it takes me between 9 and 13 seconds after counting a bunch. So anecdotally, it's like almost 100% longer than it was before. You'd all claim all went right after never.
Oh, snap.
Our hand is legitimately very good, and the opponent's playing Thanos into Lamentus, so location is bad for them, and our draw is strong.
Victory.
We'd snap anybody that's not Destroy on this Lamentus flip up with these cards. Destroy would be the only one we'd be a little scared of. But not the end of the world. Savage Lands is reasonable for Dazzler. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. They have confirmed that the whale track in the online shop will not be a thing this month, unfortunately. They seem to hate my money specifically. It's true. I was talking with Bro and they said fuck Auntie's money specifically. Get him out. Want Sunspot to go left here? Lucky rubber ducky. You shouldn't play around Alioth out of the Thanos text until you've seen it. It's just not a card that sees a ton of play anymore. Lost our coin flip. The coin flip here was gambling where Vision and Jeff were going to end up at. They could have been anywhere. I assumed they were going to put some stats into the middle, and they did not. I mean, statistically, if you're a coin flip, you're supposed to be staying inside of the games for what it's worth. It doesn't feel good, but it's the reality.
Victory.
Vision is one of those cards where it's not directly responsible for a lot of what happens in the format, but I think it low-key is responsible for a lot of the kind of medium-tier gameplay that happens currently. It's a card that, especially alongside powerful 6-drops, make a lot of your games come down to flips. Let's see what they do here, but if they don't mind Stone on what, I'm probably gonna snap them. Space Stone. It's pretty good too. Well, that's sad. The Hulk I wanted for Christmas. Yeah, I think I'm staying. Yeah, Moon Girl. Bishop. Such a good addition to their archetype. This Great Portal really sucks for us. If Great Portal would have been a location that didn't put a card in our hand, we would have had 2 Ant-Men here. That would have been really solid for us. So I'm going to add 6 to the center passively. This adds 11 to the left. And then we hit Monkey somewhere. Only tying in the middle, though. This one might be right to leave, but I kind of just want to see it play out. Maybe I'm supposed to put the real Mysterios middle and give up the left because they could have another stone this turn. Yeah. Oh my god, they have a free... They got... Oh, I missed that was... God, that's such a bad beat. Holy. They had a... Their portal card was a free Scar. They just got 11 points of power for absolutely free. Oh! It's honestly kind of flabbergasting to think back that Blob used to be better in their deck. Yeah, they got 11 power for free, and we lost an Ant-Man to the Great Portal. Not very similar in outcomes. Navier, thank you for the 69-month resubscription. Quite nice indeed. Welcome back. Gonna play Dazzler in the middle, just in case Mirror Dimension is Jotunheim. Looking for a Moon Girl next turn. Mayhew, appreciate the 16 months. Welcome back. Cole really put... Ooh, that's lovely. Cole really put Scar over the top in this deck too, huh? Hey, Chaos Hat. Thanks for hanging out for over a year. I don't know what a norm-style reaction is. Losing the game to losing another Vision coin flip feels appropriate based on the way the rest of the match went. We died as we lived.